I want to be a teacher because that's what my family does. I grew up around teachers, and the people who made the most impact on my life growing up were my teachers. And the people I can remember the most, they were my crazy teachers, so that's what I want to be.
I want to be a teacher because I love giving back, and I think that's the greatest way to give back. All the teachers that have inspired me and taught me, it's made me who I am, and I want to give that back to all of the students I will teach.
The legacy I want to leave as a teacher is a love of language and a love of learning language, not just necessarily the process of learning it, but being able to go somewhere, anywhere, and be able to pick up a language and just love doing that and love being able to speak in that language.
In my freshman year in college, I got a job, and it was at a daycare, and I worked with 4- and 5-year-olds, and being with them and just seeing their love for learning just made me really, really want to be a teacher, and one day I actually got to teach them a lesson, and just seeing them enhance in their reading abilities and stuff just made me fall in love and being able to help them learn.
I've been inspired to be a teacher since I was really young. I had some great teachers growing up, elementary school, junior high, and especially high school, and that's really what inspired me to become a secondary educator. I had great science teachers throughout high school, and biology has always been a passion of mine, so I thought what better way than to give back to others.
Thinking back on people who've impacted me, 2 of my teachers came to mind, 2 teachers from elementary school. So that's kind of why I was inspired to be a teacher, because I wanted to be able to have that same impact on students that they had on me. And teaching is a place that you can have such a positive impact, even if it's just a very small thing. It can kind of change the life of the child.
I was inspired to be a teacher because of my uncle. He's actually a PE teacher in a local town near mine. He's always around Christmas time and always telling me all the stories and stuff. And I also teach swimming lessons in the summer, so I have a little experience teaching younger kids. And every time they're just about to get something, and you see them get it, and their face just lights up, and that makes a difference. And I think that's why I wanted to teach. And then the legacy I want to leave behind is probably to be remembered as the cool teacher, or the teacher that did this or did that. And I think I just want to be remembered by the kids.
I'm inspired to be a teacher because of how fast the profession changes and how you have to continually build your education, and you get to use new technology all the time, and the kids are always new, so that's really exciting.
I think the answer to both of those questions is kind of the same. I want to be a teacher because I'm an English major, and I love reading. I love literature, and that love was really fostered by my teachers. So I want to be a teacher so I can in turn foster that kind of thing in the future me's out there. It's just something I want to share with students.
I was inspired to become a music teacher by my elementary music teacher. When I turned 10, I really wanted to learn how to play the harp. And unfortunately, my mom, who was a single mom, could not afford a harp or B harp lessons. And my elementary music teacher tried her hardest to find me a harp teacher and a harp that we could rent, but it just didn't work out. So bless her heart, she gave me one of her clarinets and a gift card to a music store so that I could go and take clarinet lessons, and that really inspired me to want to help kids, have an all-around inclusive music education.
One of the biggest things that inspires me to be a teacher is just, the children, how you can be such a positive impact on their life. I know a lot of students, they don't have that good role model in their life and in their family life, and so to be able to be that and give them that and show them that they can dream big and accomplish big, I think that's really where I get inspired.
I think what inspires me to be a teacher is that I have always wanted to teach ever since I was little. I used to play school with my siblings all the time. I would always be the teacher, and I just love watching them learn and learn their letters or numbers and all of that fun stuff. So I just think it's just in my blood. It's what I want to do.
So I have this memory of when I was 7 years old, and I had made myself a calendar and I was filling it out, and I decided that on Mondays I would do one thing that would help me be a ballerina. And on Tuesdays, I would do one thing that would help me be a lawyer. And on Wednesdays, I would do one thing that would help me be a veterinarian. So that's the kind of child I was, but as I got older and I had that memory, I could look back and realize that all of those different things I thought I wanted to be involved having influence, or being creative and using my body, or being surrounded by and reading books all day long. And I realized that teachers get to do that and be that every single day. And as I got older and more practical and no longer thought I wanted to be a doctor, ballerina, veterinarian, lawyer, I realized a teacher might be a better option.
Alright, what inspires me to be a teacher the most is probably, it would have to be the experiences that I had during high school. The teachers I had were some of the greatest people I've ever met, especially the social studies teacher. They really showed me not only the passion for history, but along with other life goals and such. And I decided that I really, I should pass along such a gift. I have some ability with it, and to be honest, it was one of the greatest things I've ever received, and I want to just pass that along. So.
My inspiration to be a teacher is just seeing the smiling faces every day. I mean, the generic answer would be, I love being around kids, which is true, but when you see the smiling faces every day, all your past problems just kind of go away.